The sky spoke. Say one name or everyone freezes. Leo's hand shook. He stood on the highest roof in Black Glass City, the stolen sun floating above them like a bright coin on a string. Thieves filled the rooftops, roaring, clapping, waving gold masks and knives. They had brought the sun back after a wild, famous heist. It was meant to be a joke, a legend to brag about. Then the sky opened a voice and asked a question. What should I warm first? The cheers died. The city's frost wind hissed between chimneys. Leo felt it bite his teeth. He stared at the sun. It pulsed like a heart. Vara, guildmistress of thieves, lifted her arms. Warm our vaults, she shouted, smiling too wide. Warm the guild. Booze, laughter, a bottle broke. Leo could hardly hear over his own pulse. He was 18. Quick hands. Thin coat. No family but a girl who wasn't really family, Mia. She lay in the night ward, lips blue, fingers black at the tips. If the sun warmed the ward first, she might live. He swallowed and met Vara's eyes. We should choose fair, she said softly, close enough for him to smell lavender and cold metal. You carried the sun, little fox. You decide. It had been Leo who found where the sun was trapped like a bright egg in a palace cage. He had climbed the spire and cut the seals with a stolen prayer. He had carried it wrapped in cloth that didn't burn. He had made them legends. Now the sky asked him for a single word one word could save. Mia, one word could paint a target on his soul. What should I warm first? Another voice whispered behind his thoughts, an old rhyme his mother used to hum before winter took her. Do not answer the sky's first question. The first question is never the real one. He pushed the memory away. He pictured Mia. He pictured her laugh, the way she braided his hair before raids to keep your head lucky. He pictured snow on her lashes. Vara leaned in. If you say the guild, I'll name you heir. Her smile was sharp. If you say the ward, you'll look soft. Soft boys get eaten. He looked down at the streets. People stared up with hollow eyes. They believed. They feared. It felt like a dream and a knife. What should I warm first? Asked the sky, patient and vast. Leo lifted his chin. The night ward, he said. His voice carried like a bell, gasps, a few cheers. Vara's smile cooled to stone. The sun flared. A gentle beam fell, thin and careful, like a warm finger touching a map. It found the hospital roofs. Snow steamed. Io let out a breath. He didn't know he held dot, then the twist cut him. Warmth raced back along the beam like a vein. It struck his chest and sank in. He staggered. It didn't hurt, not like fire. It felt like a brand that remembered him. A mark. Something old woke in the bones under his heart. The sky spoke again, softer, like a secret between two people. Chosen. He fell to one knee. What did I choose? First warmth binds a steward, the sky said. You carry the dawn until the last thing is warmed. A roar of outrage rose. Vara waved it down, but her eyes glittered with greed. He belongs to the sun, someone shouted. No, he belongs to us, another answered. A knife flashed. The crowd pressed closer. Hold, Vara snapped. We don't crack the boy. We use him. Leo felt the mark throb. He could sense the night ward now, as if part of him were there. He felt blankets soften. He felt ice drip from window bars. He gasped. He felt Maya's breath hitch, then grow steady. Tears burned his eyes. He stood. Thank you, he told the sky. The sky was silent a moment. Then, Black Glass City, hear me. Heat cannot return without cost. A fretful murmur rolled across the roofs. Leo's new sense tugged north, toward the river. The ice there held ships like flies in amber. If the river thawed, food would come. So would traders and blades. What cost? Leo asked. Balance, the sky said. Something else will cool? Choose the last thing to warm, and it will freeze until the end. Vara's laugh was bright and mean. Say the king's palace, she purred. Let him freeze. Leo's throat went tight. 100 eyes burned. To choose last was to curse. He thought of the old rhyme again, clearer now. First fire marks the bearer. Last frost unmasks the liar. He whispered, why me? The sun pulsed like a heartbeat. Because you touched me without a wish? The sky said. Until now, he understood and hated that he did. When he stole the sun, he had not wanted power. He had wanted to be the one who could do the impossible so Mia would laugh again. That counted as no wish. But now he had asked. Now he breathed slow. I won't curse a street just to feed a vault, he said, and Vara's smile flickered. Careful, fox, she said. Pick a righteous last and you make enemies. Leo scanned the city with that new warmth sense. The river, the schoolhouses, the bakeries, the slums, the palace gardens. Under it all, deeper than stone, he felt something else. A cold seam. A door. He blinked hard. What is that? He whispered. The sun dimmed, as if embarrassed. An old wound, the sky said. What others call the gate. It was sealed with chill long ago. Warming it would open what sleeps. Rumors. Old stories about night creatures made of smoke and teeth. Forbidden rules that said never melt the roots of the city. Leo's heartbeat went fast. The crowd didn't know. He wasn't sure anyone did, but the sky and maybe the palace priests. What should I warm first? Had been a trick. The real trap was the last. Vara laid a ringed hand on his shoulder. Say the gate, she whispered as if reading his fear. Let monsters free. We'll steal them too. He shook her hand off. No, he lifted his face to the light. Heat the river next, he called. And the schoolhouses. And the bakeries. Warm roofs, not gold. Each order tugged the mark, and warmth moved like a choir. The city sighed. Windows cried with steam. Bells rang. For a breath, there was hope. Name the last, the sky said. Leo's mouth went dry. If he saved the people, he might doom the palace. If he saved the palace, he might doom the people. If he named the gate, he might doom the world. Choose, Vara whispered. The thieves leaned in. Across the roofs, someone started to count. Leo looked south, where the ward lay. He felt Mia's fingers curl. He felt her searching for his hand in sleep. He closed his eyes. He opened them and spoke the start of a word. Then the roofs trembled, far north. The river ice cracked like glass. From the mist, a shape rose, tall and wrong, with too many wings made of shadow. The crowd screamed. The sun went pale. The sky breathed his name, Leo. Hungry for what comes next? Follow and I'll drop part 2.